Games began earlier in the week and earlier in the days for the South Puget Sound 4A as they reached the final few games of their season. Emerald Ridge in a matinee with Gig Harbor, and if defense is your thing, this was a good game for you to see. ER with a 10-0 lead, but the Tide's defense came to play. Hudson Cedarland toggles the hit stick, forces a fumble. Britton Bourne ends up getting the recovery. Gig Harbor would give up the ball as well. On fourth down, Will Landrum picked off by Connor McMullen. Emerald Ridge would take their lead to halftime. Gig Harbor answered with a kick return to start the third quarter. Then their defense backed up the special teams. Jake Jennings gets the sack on 4th and goal for a huge stop. Then in the fourth quarter, the Tide's defense does it again, turning the tide of the game. Jennings and Bourne combine for the sack and fumble. Bourne recovers in the end zone for the touchdown. Gig Harbor suddenly up 14-10. After trading 2 possessions, last chance for Emerald Ridge. Jake Shakel and Justin Stransky team up for the double pass. Devon Bosley Jackson is there, 44 yards on the play. The Emerald Ridge defense didn't give up a point, but the offense can't convert. Out of bounds, incomplete on fourth down. Gig Harbor holds on 14-10. Also in SPSL 4A, Bethel visiting Bellarmine. Braves having issues with turnovers. A fumbled snap on a punt set up a short field, and Bellarmine took advantage. Peyton Faker finds his closest family member on the team. Ty Faker, 23 yards, gets over the goal line to put the Lions up by 6 early on. And usually when we say the words, "on the ensuing kickoff," it means a big return. But instead, the Braves get tricky, and it cost them. Another fumble, another recovery for Bellarmine. Ian Steffen comes up with it, and it gives another short field to the offense. It also leads to another touchdown. The play fake and roll, not the way they drew it up. Joseph Bambrick fumbles the ball into the end zone. Ty Faker falls on it, and it's ruled a touchdown. Lions push the lead to 13. Next possession for Bellarmine, Faker to the air again. This time, Jaden Moody says enough is enough, makes the interception, and gives Bethel some much-needed energy. And plays like this help the energy too. Will Latu on the halfback pass, pretty good arm for a running back. He finds his quarterback, Kekoa Vesperis, wide open, 74 yards on the touchdown. Braves trailed by 7 after a missed extra point. Bethel tries to go to that well again. Latu looking for another big play, but it's another turnover. Ty Faker with the interception. He was everywhere on the field. Bellarmine knocks off Bethel 23-14. Staying in 4A, we head up to Kingco, and fans return to Popkini Stadium for the first time this season as Woodinville took on Inglemoor. Each team playing a short 4-game season. Both teams lost last week in their openers. Inglemoor's defense was stingy, clinging to a 7-0 lead early on. The Falcons, coming off a loss to Bothell last week, their defense was equal to the task. Oliver Bragg with the tackle for loss, and then the Woodinville offense would start to find a groove. Michael Deuster, 10 of 12 passing for 3 scores, 167 yards. This was almost a touchdown pass to Jaden Bolibol. Nick Owens instead scores on the next play. Woodinville gets win number 1, 27-14. Back down south, another non-conference game between the SPSL 2A and the PCL 3A, with White River taking on Wilson. White River down by 4 in the second half, staying in the game thanks to defense. Jay Sellender with the tackle for loss in the backfield, but injuries have forced the Hornets' offense this season to run the Wildcat most of the time. Miscue on the handoff, and Jacob Simonson recovers the fumble for the Rams, and they take advantage on the very next snap. Connor Meade, the fake, the time, and the jump ball for Kellen Meade. It goes in the books as a 49-yard touchdown and a big momentum shift to put Wilson up by 2 possessions. Hornets forced to pass the ball late, not their strong suit. Logan Lischernis gets his pass tipped and picked off. Aiden Levine comes up with it. A couple of kneel downs do the trick on offense. 19-8 the final as Wilson gets their second win of the season. For more scores, visit KIRO7.com.